Yep. Well, all right, everyone. Everybody get up, bring the energy because it's time to start. This is Sandra Show!
If you're happy and you know it, make some noise up in here. Yes, happy Monday. There's nothing like the start of a brand new week. Y'all make some noise for my band, our band for the culture. Bella.
What's up?
Looking good over there in the black.
That's you in that yellow.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, I just wanted to stand out a little bit today.
Sure did.
Sunshine on a Monday. So listen, y'all, today's conversation, we're diving deep into life after the win. The part of the story most people never see. The highs, the lows, the lessons, and the legacy. Because the truth is, the trophy is just the beginning. So go ahead, get all comfy, grab your bubbly beverage, and let's get this show started. Let's get it started. Woo! Now, listen, my cousin, John Lewis, always said, get into good trouble. So let's get into it.
My philosophy is very simple. When you see something that is not right,
Now listen, y'all. Today's story is the remix of Good Trouble. A future doctor in college, out at the party, the music is blasting, but right there in the middle of the turn up, a textbook wide open. Listen, knowing dang well you should be partying, but if you're going to do it, you might as well study with it, right? I respect it. That's the kind of good trouble that I'll co-sign. Y'all check this out. Go ahead, Doc.
I used to be just like that.
Yeah, sure.
No, really.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, do you honestly think he's learning something right now?
I think he is.
Yes.
I really think he's into it.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is my question. I always ask my children, how can you retain information when somebody's singing something in your ears?
I know.
But they do it all the time.
But his eyes never left the books and his iPad. He just like turn it on, switch it.
Now,
so
let me
good.
ask you this. Would you let him do surgery on you?
Oh, hold on. With some music.
No, don't change up on me
Put
now.
up the music and let him go.
Yeah, actually.
Listen, he looks like the coolest doctor ever.
Hey.
Anyway, so y'all, let's get into today's conversation. Woo, we all love that big moment, right? The win, the trophy, the spotlight. But what happens after? What does life really look like once the cameras shut off and the stage goes dark? The truth is, life after the win isn't just about glory, it's about growth. It's about balancing the highs of awards and chart-topping hits with the quiet sacrifices and the hard work that nobody sees. Tonight's guest knows that journey firsthand. as the very first winner of BET's Sunday Best. She's lived the excitement, the pressure, and the reality of what it takes to keep going nearly 20 years later. Y'all, this isn't about the finish line. It's about what happens when the win is only the beginning. Please welcome out singer and songwriter, the one and only, Miss Crystal Aikin! Woo! Yes! Diva! Welcome! Oh my God! Come on! Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Miss Crystal Aikin, you singing child.
Here we go.
My God, it is such an honor to have
Thank
you
you.
here.
Thank
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Indeed. Listen, you're the inaugural winner of BET's Sunday Best.
Yes.
And you're also a registered ER nurse.
Yes, I am.
Come on now. When you look back, do you ever wonder how God trusted you with two callings at the same time?
Yes, a blessing, actually. So when I was nursing and doing the ER, I knew something needed to happen more than just walking the floors of the ER. So I was always singing since a little girl, but I did not expect Sunday Best to be a part of the journey because it was the first year. Never heard about it, wasn't trying to do that audition. So to see, they're really a partnership. So singing is healing, nursing is healing.
Yes.
So it really is all one lane for me when it comes to nursing.
It really is. I love that. That's a good answer. Now, when you first won Sunday Best, everyone saw the celebration.
They did.
But what was the morning after like?
The morning after, did I sleep? That's the question.
Did you?
I did.
I did
not
would
really
have.
sleep. I was really excited to not only be the first, but we were actually laying history, and we didn't even know that, that it was history being laid. And so for me, I actually went back to work.
You did?
I did.
The next day?
I did. So I flew back. So it wasn't like the next day, but I was scheduled to go back to the hospital.
My
So
God.
I didn't stop working initially once I won. It had to actually make sense for me to leave the hospital in order for me to actually make sense of having both of those careers.
Well, that makes sense to me.
Absolutely.
Listen, I need to see
Absolutely.
something before I walk out on my good job.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh,
Absolutely.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So when you first won Sunday Best, winning was such a high level of winning.
Yeah.
It comes with pressure, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like people expected perfection from you after the win?
No, I never felt like it was about being perfect. I think when you're doing any type of live show or when you're doing live church, I don't think there's any perfection in the studios where we have to be perfect or they'll make it sound like you're perfect. So I'm used to it being raw. I had nothing to gauge myself or compare myself with at the time. And so I don't think there was ever an expectation of perfection. I think there was an expectation to just live up to the title of being Sunday Best and what that really means.
So the expectation for you to just bring it on,
live the
show
life,
up and let God show
absolutely.
out. I love
Absolutely.
it. I love that. What's one thing you went through after winning that the public never saw, but shaped your journey the most?
Well, prior to the show, my father had passed. And so I've taken him along the journey with me. There wasn't necessarily a major catastrophe or anything big, but for me, losing my father, being a daddy's girl, was tough. I think when people lose or lose their special person, my mother's great. Let me be clear. I love my mom.
No, I feel
but
you,
I'm a
but
daddy's
it's
girl.
something
I am.
that-
I should have been a junior in time, juniorette, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
But I'm a daddy's child, and there's a lot of things that he shared with me. So honestly, for me, I am walking through a prophetic word that he gave me. One thing he said is, hey, Crystal, if you'll put your music aside and focus on your career, and he meant educationally, he said, I just believe the doors of music will open up for me.
Wow.
So I actually was singing in a group, and I was doing all of these things, and I put it aside, and I went back to school, and that's when I became the nurse. And honestly, Sunday Best then came. So I feel like for me, the tragedy happened prior to Sunday Best, which really is the catapult for Sunday Best making sense for my life.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I know he's just looking down. So
I do believe
proud
that. Yes.
of you. Now, almost 20 years later,
She
Crystal,
dating me. She dating me.
20 years, y'all. Billboard charts and awards are still coming.
Yeah.
But for you personally, how has your definition of success changed since that very first win?
That's really good. So I did not know that once you win the show that your music actually becomes what people start to compete versus, just not being your voice, but now it's about albums. Now it's about
Yes!
records. And so
you're putting something out, when you're-
have that
Oh my
question.
God. Yes.
And so that is really what success appeared to be back then. I think when you're able to balance life, you're able to sing, worship, still have a life and ministry balance,
Yes.
and still have vacation and take time for yourself. Matter of fact, when you don't have a mental breakdown, I think that's success.
Oh, you're doing great.
I feel
Yes.
like now that we've gone through COVID just to live, I don't think that anything that we just check off all of the accomplishments, I don't necessarily know if that's what success is, if I can't say that I'm living it for the Lord, because you can do
Amen.
all of these wonderful things, and I've done some amazing things, but I can't say that it's always been fulfilling if he hasn't been my partner. Somebody asked me, could I sing at a club? I'm like, yeah, I'll sing at a club, but I'm gonna sing about Jesus. You know what I mean? For me,
Yes,
because
I'm coming,
he's what
but
I'm.
you know, you
yeah,
don't
but I'm
mind
gonna sing
me
about
singing.
who I love.
Yes,
So,
yes.
come on. No, you better church me out.
Come on. And that we will do. Come on now. I mean, my band and I, we go through it all the time. I'm like,
love
guys, but I'm a preacher's kid.
Preacher's kid. I love it.
Don't do this.
They go through it with me all the
I
time
love it.
because the heart has to be aligned with what God purposed
Yep.
us to do.
Absolutely.
And so I respect that 100%, and
Yeah.
I love you for that. I just
Yeah.
want you to be my new best friend.
Well,
now,
thank you.
'cause
I
you
got
are so
you.
beautiful and talented.
Thank you.
And I just love the way that you point everything back to Him.
Absolutely.
It has to be that way.
There's a lot of things I've looked forward to,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's things I just don't expect. And I think that keeps my eyes open. It keeps my eyes focused.
Yes.
So it always allows me to be excited, because I think if you have all these, I want to do this, I got to do this, and you don't reach it, it could lead you into another place. So I'm always just anticipating God to just do something amazing. And he's
God, you
always
just
doing it.
whatever you do.
He
yes.
is. He's doing
Anything
it.
you anything. What they say? Any way you bless me,
I'll be
Lord,
satisfied.
I'll be satisfied.
That's right.
Listen, we're gonna take a short break, y'all. I'm here with Miss Crystal Aikin, the first winner of Sunday's Best, and we will be back. Don't go nowhere. We're the culture. Come on now. a powerful praise break. Thank you for the culture.
Amen.
Listen, before we went to break, I've been sitting here having an amazing discussion with the first winner ever of BET's
Sunday best.
Sunday Best. Y'all, 20 years ago, she won the dang thing, and she's
Wow.
been running ever since. Miss Crystal Aikin is
Yes,
here
ma'am.
with us. So, Crystal, there's someone watching who thinks that the win is the finish line. What do you want them to know about what really happens after the win?
You know, a lot happens after the win.
Yes.
So, you know, I would tell people, you know, you probably know just like yourself, you got to get your bags and your suitcase ready.
Yes.
Because you do start traveling, life starts happening. I tell people this prior to, and I wish that I knew before, get your team.
Yes.
Get the people around you that love you for you,
Yes.
that have the ability to take you to the next level,
Yes.
to support you when all of these things are happening. Because when you don't have that, ultimately what I learned is that you become a commodity. So once you win, y'all become money for people
Yes,
versus a
you're
life and a
brand.
heart. You're
Exactly,
a brand.
exactly.
And that's important.
And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a
Right.
beautiful thing. But keep people close to you.
Keep people close to
that
you.
have your back.
That's it.
And your
That's
heart.
it. That's it.
Yes. Yes.
That's it.
It's-
I know that's right.
Okay. So when the lights go out and the audience is gone, what moments remind you that your calling is bigger than the stage?
I am reminded of moments that I've had with the Lord since a little girl. And so I still have those private moments with him. So I realize that, you know, integrity, I've learned this, of course, is everything you do behind the stage. And then God actually rewards us openly for all that we do and practice and live
Yes.
behind. And so I always say, be faithful.
Yes.
Be loyal, you know, whether you're in church or even to your family, things that you have committed to, stay faithful and loyal. And they, all the bigger things that you're looking for, they really do show up and
They
they
will
will
be
produce.
added.
They will
Yes.
be added. And so everything behind the closed doors, I believe, is a manifestation of what you see, because I remain faithful to local church. I remain faithful to pastor. I remain faithful to family. And so I believe that is why life is just a reward for me for that.
Yes, that's so beautiful. And you're such a giver, though.
Thank you.
You're in the arts, we give, like
Yep.
you say, we heal, and then you go to the hospital and
That's
you
right.
help other people heal and get through, you know, their tough times. So God would definitely, I would imagine, He'd reward a heart like yours.
Yeah.
So listen, we're gonna play a game now.
Oh, God.
Are you ready?
All right.
So this is it's time for our fan favorite game.
Okay.
Are you smarter than a Sunday schooler? Woo! Come on, put those hands together. Woo-hoo. Listen, we're about to see if our guest right here knows how to answer these questions.
Father.
And you watching at home, we want to know if y'all really paid attention in Sunday school, or if you were nodding off like I was a little bit back there, you know, the preacher's kid. Listen, while the teacher was talking. Now, don't get too comfortable. These questions range from easy to hard. And trust me, even some of our seasoned pastors had trouble with a few of these. So buckle up and let's really see who's Bible smart.
My God.
My God. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So first question. After Judas betrayed Jesus, who was chosen to take his spot among the disciples?
Matthias?
Say it louder.
Matthias, did they cast a lot?
Was it Matthias? Wait a minute, she needs some traveling music there. It was all excited. Come on, guys.
No.
All right, listen, let's move on to this next question. This next question is, which prophet called out King David for his affair with Bathsheba?
It wasn't Samuel. Was it Samuel?
I don't know. Is the answer Samuel?
Nathan.
Nathan! Do you
That's
remember
a loud
Nathan?
noise.
Do you remember Nathan?
Nathan.
Now, if you have any questions, you can go to the audience and ask some questions.
Oh, no, that's a good one. What's my question?
What was the question? Let's go back to the question. This had to do with David. Which prophet called out King David for his affair with Bathsheba? And that was Nathan.
Nathan. All right.
We're going to have to Google that one. Everybody
That's a
looking
good one.
little, okay.
Samuel oil.
Did y'all remember Prophet
anointed.
Nathan?
Yes.
Okay. Next question.
Yes.
They're like, no, we don't. All right. In the wilderness, what bread-like food did God send from heaven to feed Israel?
That would be manna.
Come on.
Is the answer manna from
Come
heaven?
on in
Manna! Oh my God. Ooh, that's better than Nathan. All right. Let's move on to this next question. Great job. Who is the short guy that climbed a tree just to see Jesus pass by?
Zacchaeus? Zacchaeus?
Is it Zacchaeus?
Yeah,
Oh,
go.
I feel your prayers. I feel your prayers. I love it. I think you must have taught Sunday school. We're going to find out that you probably taught Sunday school too, right? Are we going to do one more question, guys?
Nope.
That's it. All right. You are definitely smarter than a Sunday schooler. Y'all give her a round of applause. So y'all know before we fade to black that the spotlight must come out. Going under the spotlight tonight is, of course, the one, the only, the first winner of BET's Sunday Best. Put your hands together for Miss Crystal Aikin! Woo! Thank you so much.
Have you ever needed the Lord's help? I know I do. Sitting in my room all alone. I called every one of my friends. I got the dial tone. Yeah. Situations got me clueless. Can't figure out how to do this. Tell me, who do you call when there's no one else around? Yeah. I heard a voice say, put your trust in me and let me bring you out of this. So then I cried. Hey, I can't make it without you. Oh Lord, I need your help. Just can't make it by myself. Help to pull me through. I'm crying. Now what do you do when there's nothing left to do? I heard praise was what you do when you need a breakthrough. Hey, so I got down on my knees to pray. All I had was 3 words to say. Oh, help me, Lord. Help me. The voice in you to trust me and let me bring you out of this. Then I cried. I can't make it without you. Yeah, Lord, I need you. I just can't make it by myself. Lord, I need your help to pull me through. So where would I be? Where would I be without you? Oh, when you're a friend of mine, you were there all the time, and I trust you with my whole life. Where would I be? I don't know where I would be without you. I'd be lost and so confused. Oh, when you're a friend of mine, you were there all the time, and I trust you with my whole life. Right there. I love that beat. You can call him, yes, when you need him. He's a very present help in the time of need. So everybody say, I got Jesus. I got Jesus. He showed up. He showed up. Anybody got Jesus? I got Jesus. I know he showed up. He showed up. Whenever you need him. I got Jesus. And whenever you call him. He showed up. Now I know where I got Jesus. And he showed up. He showed up. Whenever you need him. I got Jesus. And whenever you call him. He showed up. In the midnight hour. I got Jesus.
for tuning in. Thank you for blessing us. We can find her music everywhere, right?
Everywhere.
Everywhere, y'all. Until next time, we'll see you right back here on the Cassandra Show for the culture. Get us out of here.
That QR code at the bottom of your screen, because we've got so much more exclusive content for you right here, only on the Cassandra Show.